Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is September 24th, 2024. We're looking at Proverbs chapter 24, and we're going to look at verse 17 and 18. You know, just the other day I was driving down the road, and somebody came up behind me. I was passing somebody in the left lane. I was driving faster than them. I was driving a little bit faster than the speed limit. And somebody came up on me fast. And they were a quarter mile back, and they were already flashing their high beams at me to tell me to get out of their way. And I was within a car length of the car that I was passing, so I wasn't getting out of the way. I was going to go ahead and finish passing the person, and the person that was flashing their high beams at me stomped on the gas even harder, jumped over in the right lane, and pushed me out of the way to pass me on the right to get between me and the car I was passing. I was angry. It was rude. It was impatient. It was not right. I checked my anger, and I said, Lord, that person needs to get pulled over. My wife agreed with me. Honestly, I should have been at that point saying, Lord, that person needs to be pulled over. And I don't want them to go to jail or anything else, but if they could learn this safety lesson, that would be good. That's where I should have been. But what I did instead was, Lord, those people need to get pulled over. And then I kept watching them, waiting for them to get pulled over, thinking in my head about how I would drive by and honk my horn at them and laugh at them when they were pulled over on the side of the road. Or maybe I'd stop and tell the cop what they had done to me. Or maybe they'd go to jail or lose their car or something. I was plotting my revenge. I was rejoicing in the fact that they were going to get busted. And I was so excited about it, that they were going to get in trouble. Well, that thought came into my mind, and as I was reading today in 17 and 18 of Proverbs 24, Solomon says, don't rejoice when your enemy falls. Don't let your heart rejoice when he stumbles. Or Yahweh will be displeased, and turn his wrath away from him. The reality is, I had already started doing that before God had a chance to do any correction in that situation. And I find myself in that place often. I start gloating. I start rejoicing. I start getting excited for vengeance instead of loving the way Jesus did. I need a lot of learning, but I am so grateful for the wisdom that I get from reading this book. This book of wisdom, this book of knowledge, this book of insight, this book of relationship with the Creator of heaven and earth. We've got a couple of new people watching today. Somebody said, can I say hi to his cousin Noah? And somebody else asked if I could teach Kung Fu because I've got the Chinese master beard. I appreciate that. That's funny. But I got something better to teach you. Far better than Kung Fu. Far more useful than Kung Fu. Fighting techniques aren't necessarily what's needed. That was what my message was about today. What's needed is love and compassion, trusting God to be your defense, but not looking for revenge. Don't gloat when your enemy falls. Don't let your heart rejoice when he stumbles, or Yahweh will see, be displeased, and turn away his wrath from him. You know, and it's funny because we can start gloating, we can start rejoicing, even before God has a chance to do anything, and he's going to back off. We shouldn't want revenge, but we should expect justice. In that justice, our hearts should break that it needed to come in the first place. I don't live it well, but God's teaching me, so I thought I'd share with you. Good morning, Dalton. Appreciate you this morning. Love y'all. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day. God bless.